Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Final Show Films. I'm Sen, your executive producer. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I particularly want to thank our $25 tier supporters over at patreon.com/fsfilms for supporting us in all the ways that you do, without whom we wouldn't be able to do nearly anything that we do right now, including paying our contributors. So, thank you for supporting us in those endeavors. And I particularly want to thank our $25 tier supporters, Samantha Bates, Vivian Alexander, Cat Waterflame, and L, without whom we wouldn't be able to do nearly as much. So, thank you very much. For those of you watching live, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. And we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Lancer, the Demon Corps. I'm Sen, your game master for the evening, and newly minted, but not yet fully reviewed, professional game master over at Start Playing is the name of the website that I haven't fully memorized yet, I think. Yes, Start Playing. I had it right. So,
Start playing .games. So start playing games would be the full website name.
Yeah. So yeah, those of you that might be interested in playing games run by the likes of myself, Jack, Nikki, a few others, I think. Feel free to go head over there and look for us in the GM sphere. And for those of you that have played for us before, go ahead and throw us a review. It'd be nice. Help us get that lovely SEO, I believe is what it's called. Anyways, I'm joined tonight by Rudy.
Hello. Sorry. I'm Rudy, playing Ceresa, piloting the SSC Duskwing.
There we go. It was a test, and you passed.
Well, Umbra piloting the Cereza.
Piloting Ceresa, sorry.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah, exactly.
Close
Okay.
enough for government work.
You didn't pass with 100, but you still passed.
Yep.
70 is a passing grade.
I filled in all the blanks. They might not have filled in with the right thing, but
Look, sometimes you get the equivalent of filling out C on every single answer in the multi-choice question, and it actually passes.
yeah.
Did every time for me. And Andrew.
Hello, I am Andrew, playing Phoenix, not currently piloting anything because my mech exploded.
Currently piloting your own 2 feet.
Mm-hmm. And a laser rifle.
And William.
Hi, I am William, and I'm playing Shawnee Valkyrie Dragonheart, who is currently piloting the Geardraful that is about to be reconfigured into something more useful after I kill this mech.
And yes, we are currently Sans Amara. Sans A Mara, not Sans Amara. Whose character Fury exploded last time. I'll be back later, though. Speaking of which, as the dust clears from the wreckage, as most of the mechs in the area are now gone, destroyed in a pile of rubble, and Phoenix is clambering out of the wreckage of their.
You
Well,
always
she's
have my
staying in there
camera
for
set
now.
that high.
What?
She's staying in.
I'm just looking at the stream, and it's like I am sitting mostly straight, and it's got like my chin.
Yeah, it's because your camera is angled so far up.
There's not. I have the space of a hand above my head.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're that far back, too. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, why is that so far up? Hang on. Wait.
Like, it's got my chin on the stream, and I've got all of this here in my actual camera.
Yeah, no, wait, hang on.
Technical difficulties.
Why? Why?
Oh. Science isn't about why, it's about why not.
There we
Science
go.
is more about how, really. Why is more of a conundrum, is more of a matter for your conundrums of philosophy.
I mean, yeah, a lot of scientists do solve practical problems.
Like what,
Cave
might
Johnson
I
is-
ask?
Well, for instance, how am I going to stop some big mean mother hobbit from tearing me a structurally superfluous new behind? The answer for me is to get in my friend's mech.
There we go. That's better.
Use a gun. And if that don't work, use more gun.
And if that don't work, I'm going to jump on him and tear out some wires.
Morgan is the name of the turret. So yes. So Phoenix inside the mech still for now. As
Inside the wreck,
as
it gives
the
HUD cover.
sort of your hearing and vision begins to return, you notice that on the HUD display, Phoenix now of your helmet, everyone else of your mechs, you see the sort of the biometric sensors of your various like sort of networked mechs, your networked group of lancers. It's sort of beep 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 beep, and like there's a red beep flashing icon for Fury, which flashes red for a few seconds and then X's, and then the red turns blue as opposed to green, which you all know means that they have flash cloned successfully and have
Continuity override successful, yeah.
exactly, basically their continuity override has been successful. They are, or mostly successful at least, and that they are they have reoriented themselves back at the base. So you are aware that they are still extant. I should turn on Sirenscape.
I should open Sirenscape. Also, by the way, the stream is powered by Sirenscape. One day, the person running the stream will remember to say that.
It'll be when you're running the stream.
Yeah.
Stream is well, no, to be fair, the stream wasn't powered by Sirenscape until just now.
It's like the one thing they ask of people who are using their stuff is, hey, give us a shout out.
Look, I have ADHD. Until I've done it 15 times, I won't remember to do it.
I would ask how many you've done now, but you probably wouldn't remember because of ADHD.
0, in fact.
Right. So, as we pick back up, it is the top of the round, and it is the enemy mech's turn, because the last person to go was Fury.
Fury's also not here to pick who goes first this round.
We'll figure it.
That's a thing I forgot to do. Oh well, I'm sure it's fine.
No, that one doesn't work because it is not music. Let's go this one, maybe. Nope, that's SFX as well. None of you. Why do all the sci-fi stuff have no music?
Spite.
Yeah. Here we go. There we go. For my players, make sure you've clicked the Sirenscape web player link that we pinned in Slack, so that you too can be hearing this music. All right, so.
There's one mech.
Yes. I'm just trying to find all my shit. It's an assault. Right. So, having taken some damage from that explosion, and you're sort of like leaning, still shoulder banged up against cover. So the southern cover has been completely destroyed. The northern cover is still intact. This one sees the way the wind is going, but also sees that most of the enemies are down or severely injured. Actually, they were doing pretty good previously. So he's going to just level his heavy variable rifle at the Gearful fire. Uh, 14 to hit Gearful.
Yes, my evasion is 10.
Alright, so that's 8 kinetic damage.
Okay.
And he's gonna start actually moving a little bit further away, since you've got a big knife. 1, 2, 4. Player character's turn. Decide amongst the three of you.
I mean, I'm quite content to sit in my rig. Just in hard cover. So if either of you two want to go nuts.
I can just close with it and kill it, yeah.
Yeah, we want to just run up and start bashing it.
Oh, look, it's within my movement range. Blink. I am not yet going to use my extra core battery for my hyperspec fuel injector. Instead, I will murder this thing with a barrage. First off, with the heavy charge blade. So 1d20 plus 1. $11 to hit his evasion.
11 hits. Roll damage.
5 AP energy damage.
Still standing.
And then the second one is going to be the Hunter Killer Nexus, because I know this guy has some armor. $11 to hit his E defense.
Hits.
For 3 kinetic damage.
2 kinetic damage. Still standing.
You know what? Nah, that's it. I don't know. I don't remember how much I've overcharged at the moment, so.
Find out.
No, like, my character sheet does not remember how much I've overcharged.
I don't think you've overcharged at all yet.
Have I? Okay.
I don't think you overcharged at all yet.
Yeah, I don't think you did.
Yeah,
Mara overcharged shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
I will take the 1 heat to swing again with the heavy charge blade. 19. For 9
Now he's dead, as the machine explodes under the final strike. At 1 hit point left.
As the Geardraful sort of slashes down with the energy blade.
There's just a ripple of explosions as the chassis falls apart, and we exit combat. For now. Fortunately... actually, no. Hang on. Oh, they're close enough, yeah. At this point, an alarm starts going off.
Fortunately, we have locked the laser gates.
Yes, the laser gates are down. So everything is like you're isolated. Nobody's going to be coming in to get you at the moment until they manage to open those laser gates. But yes, there is an alarm going.
As Valkyrie over the comms, this is no longer a subtle mission. Phoenix, call in some of those reinforcements to get you a spare mech while I reconfigure this thing into something more combat oriented.
Right. There is a lot of clanking and crashing over the comms as Phoenix has to extricate herself from the half of her mech that her arm and leg is plugged into. Right, so do I want to repair the Renegade?
I believe it takes too much time to repair the Renegade. You have to rest. Take it an hour, yeah.
And a rest would take an hour. Do we have that time?
Well, there are alarms going off. You do have a facility above you that is full of enemies. And the door, while the 3 doors ahead of you are open, the door behind you is not. Well, the 3 doors ahead of you are closed, the door behind you is not.
And you had mentioned last time just calling in those reinforcements that you've got on speed dial to bring you a new mech.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So Phoenix will huddle up in one corner here and get on her Omni hook back to command.
Meanwhile, Valkyrie will take advantage of these.
So it's not actually command that you're calling. You're calling your buddy that you made.
Oh right, yes, of course.
Yeah, because he has friends in the area. Now, are you wanting to call in 2 conscripts, or are you wanting to call in a mech?
The reserve says that I'm able to call in 3 orders of conscripts. So
Yes.
when I give the order, a pair of conscripts arrives when I need them.
Yes, and I had made the concession at the end of the game last week that you can spend, you could spend 2 of those to get a mech instead, and still have that 3rd left over.
Magic music is not helping me make a decision. You know what? Sure, I'll call in the mech rather than the conscripts.
All right. So, you call in, modifying your request slightly to say, rather than getting some conflicts, and the response that you get is, "Ride incoming, 5x5," just over the radio.
Meanwhile, the Geardraful is going to take advantage of these 3 flash printers.
Yeah. So each flash printer will be able to print 1 part fairly quickly.
You can use 2 of them to print a part that takes 2 mounts. Yes.
Yeah. You can use 2 of them to print a super heavy, or 1 to print 1 mount's worth of gear for anything else.
Yeah, so I'm going to detach all of my weapons as they all just clatter to the ground. And then reprint a Cyclone Pulse Rifle and a main mount charge blade.
Alright. Andrew,
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to make me a roll in just a second.
Okay.
First, I want you to make me a D100 roll.
37.
Okay. Now... Hang on. Take a look. So now I want you to make me 1, 2. Roll me a D35.
5.
All right.
What variety of mech have you been provided?
While I'm putting these stats together, go ahead and describe what you're doing, William.
Yeah, so the Geardriffle sort of steps up to these 3 mech printers, and immediately there's sort of a flash over Valkyrie's eyes as her inbuilt cybernetics sort of interface with the printer, and she begins putting in orders for it as the 3 pods of nexuses, which had been initially selected for their ability to select targets discriminatively rather than indiscriminate destruction, detach from the body of the Geardriffle and just collapse to the ground. The nanites inside is going inert. And then the heavy charge blade is just sort of left on the floor as the Geardriffle walks up and extends a hand to take the more regular sized charge blade that is being printed, and then it slams its exposed shoulder that had been left empty for the hunter killer nexus into one of the printers that then just sort of retracts, holding the upper half of an arm that then ends in the butt stock of a Cyclone Pulse Rifle that it then inserts into the third printer and retracts with the remaining front half of the Cyclone Pulse Rifle, having completely reconfigured its combat profile into something much louder and more aggressive.
All
I'll
right.
also expend one of my repair capacity to get back to full.
So that's gonna take a little bit while you're putting that together. The alarm's going off this entire time. Umbra, what are you doing?
All right. Guess checking out what else is in this big area. The 2 rooms that we haven't, that I was kind of hiding in, and maybe the one up on the upper right corner.
All right. So in the upper right-hand corner, you find a sort of a locker room area, less of a like personal size locker, and you see that this is space for personal sized like power suits, half-sized mechs, or the like. Several of these banks in here are like sort of filled with what seem to be assassin type half-size like mech suits. They are as you can tell with a simple scan that they are all bio-locked, so it's not like you could come in here and just sort of take any of them over.
Yeah.
But this would seem to be that. It seems like when the guards get alerted, they would come in here and suit up effectively. They all seem to be in very good condition, but at the moment not being used, obviously.
Well, probably don't want them using these. What was I
Typically
gonna ask? Are they like protected in any way, or are they just kind of sitting there?
They're all sealed at the moment, so they're inside the machinery that maintains them. You can give me a what skill triggers do you have?
Let's see. Got charm, show off, spot, and word on the street.
Okay. Sorry, run that by me again.
Charms, show off, spot, and word on the street.
Give me a spot check.
Right. Oops. No, not a D230.
I don't think I can send. I can't send this to you. I don't think.
Oops. Space. Nope.
Also,
Well,
slash before the roll.
Slash before the roll. Sorry.
Yeah.
Roll the.
Oh wait. Can I export an NPC and send you the code?
Should be able to.
There we go.
Ah, I can export. Yes, I can. Or I can generate a stat block.
That'll work.
Oh, actually, I mean, exporting it I think is going to be better because then you can actually see what the things do.
It should export as a JSON file.
Yeah. So let me just finish this. What'd you roll?
13.
13.
Yep.
You will override the attributes of this with yours, by the way, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just putting together the actual like hard detail.
What if I want my NHP to cascade? Have you ever thought about that?
So the 13 on your spot check, you can tell that these maintenance bays that they're in seem to be reinforced against. Oddly, they seem to be reinforced against like a direct assault. Like they expected something inside the facility to potentially attack these. So you could potentially destroy them. It would just take a lot.
Can I make it harder for them to open them up?
That would be
Any?
It would be a hacking skill that you'd need. You actually need to have a hacking skill to do that because you're not familiar with the setup at all.
All right.
So if someone had that ability, then yes. But at roughly that point, you hear a grinding sound as something. And the roof of where you're at begins to like sort of shake and crumble a bit. For whatever that means for the rest of you.
To me, the roof over me specifically.
No, this is the roof over the
Just in.
the central like cross.
Crossroads.
All right.
Yeah, Phoenix will hold position and keep an eye on the ceiling. If we're lucky, I've got myself a new friend.
After a few moments, a torpedo-sized cylinder just punches down through the ceiling, collapsing a tunnel behind it as it goes, and slamming into the middle of the room. It seems slightly larger than. It doesn't seem quite as big as a full-sized mech. It's slightly larger than. It looks almost like you'd be able to fit inside it if it were to open up. And in fact, it does open up, revealing inside the hard external shell of a assassin.
Alright then.
Particularly, this one seems to be fairly well customized and modified. And it has like, in addition to having like a custom paint job, which has like sort of, you know, the World War II style bomber like pinup girl on the side of the bombers. It has one of those going down one arm, and like hot rod flames, which is a very odd choice for an assassin, but.
It makes them go faster.
We have here. I will put this in Slack so that it can be rapidly tokenified.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and do that
If
with
it's a
visual.
size 1/2 mech, it's an easy token.
Yep, sure is. Open recent. No, none of those. So work.
And you'll also replace your. So you will replace the system, like the attribute numbers with yours. You'll also replace the attack values with your attack
my
bonus. Yeah.
Makes sense.
With your attack bonus, the attack numbers will remain the same.
Like the damage numbers, you mean?
Yeah, damage numbers.
Yep.
Now, you won't be rolling dice for your damage. You'll be doing flat rolls, or you'll just be doing flat damage.
Next one is
It also means you can't roll shit for damage.
It's true.
oh no, that's fine as it is. Tokenified.
There's your JSON.
All right.
Oh, can I also move back over to the what's it called, the computers over here, and maybe open or put up the barriers around around the center, just in case?
I mean, half the barriers
Or-
around the center have been destroyed. And it seems like with the alert going off, all the computers have been sort of locked out.
All right.
Geared full return with a new armament. And fully repaired.
It's fully operational. So you still have one more. You still have one more.
I used all three of them, all three of the quick burns.
Oh, you used all three? Oh, so what did you do for the?
I used two to make
Two
a
for the
cyclone
thing.
pulse rifle and one to make a main size charge blade.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I have a
that-
heavy charge blade.
That's I see. Okay. All right. So now Phoenix has. A loner assassin.
And she will immediately strap herself into it.
So as you can see, it's got 15 hit points, 2 structure, and 2 reactor, and then a 7 heat cap. I will let you figure that out, Bill.
Yep.
Right, you should have control over that.
Yep, I do.
Based on our understanding of the layout, the elevator that goes down to the secret lab is to the left here, yeah?
You're not sure. Possibly. You don't actually know where the secret lab is. You just know that there seems to
I
be.
mean, the thing to the left appears to be an elevator, yes?
Yeah, there seems to be like there might be an elevator in the left hand area. Yes. Is at this time
that door that seems to go nowhere.
Yeah, it's at this time that you hear the sounds of the elevator in the front activating. The elevator back by the security room.
Looks like the enemy's reinforcements are here. Take cover. As
Oh,
Gear
shit.
just lines up on the hard cover.
I mean, you're gonna take cover now, or are you gonna try to get out of the room?
I mean, do we have a way to... Actually, you know what? Can these laser gates just be destroyed?
Possibly.
Let's keep moving if we can, and Gearjaful will sort of step up and... Can I just unload the Cyclone Pulse Rifle on one of these laser apertures?
Yeah, go ahead, make an attack roll.
Oh, do missile do the weapons? I guess I need to reload my.
Yeah, you can take a full round action to just reload your guns.
Yeah, well, we're not in combat yet, so I'll do
Yeah,
that
yep.
too.
Makes a lot of sense.
I'm gonna add this to your current mech roster.
That's a 13 to blast the doors.
That roll damage.
And that is... Damage is... 11 damage.
Yeah, you use the lasers are flickering. You imagine one more good round of attacks, like one more good burst like that should deal with it.
Phoenix, put your new mech to work and blast this thing down while I reload the rifle.
Alright, let's see what we've got. Yeah, I can easily get there in time. Well, I noticed my shotgun has the loading tag, so Phoenix pops the heated blade from the mech's wrist and just jams it in.
10 hits.
Total
Roll damage.
10.
Or
No,
sorry,
I
not
don't.
roll damage. What's your damage? Right.
5.
I'm gonna say roll
damage.
damage, but you know you don't roll. So.
Yep.
I say roll damage because it's the thing I say.
Yep. So 5
Not
kinetic.
French fries everywhere.
Unless this thing is prone, shredded, immobilized, or stunned, which I don't think it is.
I mean, it's a door. It might be immobilized.
It's a door. It is immobilized.
Cool. 10 damage.
All right. Yes, that's enough. So yeah, you
Stab, twist.
between the barrage of weapons and the heated blade, you managed to disengage the laser grid on this door.
All right, Umbra, let's go.
Yep.
All right. So you proceed into. Phoenix, are you taking the lead?
Probably not.
Okay.
The Geardraful's the big mech with the ability to take hits, so yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like your full take point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do reach a point then where the Gearderful is unable to continue moving forward at a rapid pace. Also, why do I have? Yeah, there we go.
Squeezing a size 1 mech into size half quarters.
Yeah, you're. It's gonna be difficult for the Gearderful to continue moving forward. You can do it, but you're gonna be basically your speed is gonna be reduced to 1.
Actually, that's a fair point because the enemy is coming from behind us. So I'll take the rear while you guys move forward.
All right then.
All right.
Because you're both in size half mechs.
All right, then I guess I'll.
Yeah, if you want to take point, be my guest.
Yep. All right. See one.
All right. So, again, you do reach a point where the Gearderful has to basically go 1 square at a time.
Mm-hmm.
But the two of you that
I reload my pulse rifle along the way.
two of you that are half size can much more easily move into what is very evidently a medical bay. As you get in here, you find that there are a variety of non-tokened, because they're not combatants, staff wearing lab coats and, wearing lab coats, holding clipboards, sort of seeming very much like armed for medicinal purposes, all of whom have sort of huddled into one of the, looks like one of the operating theaters and have closed the door. The rest of the room seems to be, the rest of the area seems to be unoccupied, save for a handful of troops that have that seem to have been able to equip into their particular defensive half-size mechs. There's only from what you can tell, there's only about 4 of them in here. How would you like to approach the situation? They are staying back towards the back of the room at the moment. I'll have tokens for them in a minute. But at the moment, they are not trying to engage.
As the Geardraful is sort of pushing its way through and you're sort of sweeping the Cyclone Pulse Rifle left and right to cover any door that it passes by, Valkyrie's voice does come over the open channel, basically out loud to everything in the vicinity. If none of you decide to start violence, there will be none brought to you. We have no desire to kill more than we need to. Stand down and you will not be harmed.
Do you have any sort of intimidation-esque ability?
What is on my pilot sheet? As far as my leader inspire. I'm leading them to stand down instead of fight, but
You're inspiring them to surrender. Yeah, that'll work. Make me a leader inspire roll.
fuck that.
Oh.
Is there an inspiration thing in this game? I don't know.
Natural 1.
Nope.
So you feel like you've provided a sufficiently, a sufficiently imperative suggestion. For some reason, they seem to take it more of a threat and ready their defenses.
Well, they decided to fight back, which means they will be harmed.
Alright, let me...
So where are we at when this happens, roughly in the
So
frame?
you're right where you're at right now. I'm just trying to determine what I'm doing here.
A question I often ask myself.
You know? Let's see. Before? Since they can be size 1/2 or size. Oh wait, there we
Oh, somebody's popular.
Apparently. I have a new phone and I haven't changed all the noises yet.
go. Oh, what kind of phone?
Galaxy S12, I think.
Does it play?
No,
Final
I've
Fantasy
already
VII.
checked. It does not. It does not have First Soldier available. I have yet to find. I have yet to find an Android that does.
I was about to say, does any? Add one of those. And add 2 of these.
It is a much nicer phone than my previous one, though, and notably, the screen isn't cracked.
Yeah?
Always a plus.
Tends to be good.
It has that full body screen effect where basically none of the thing is actually not screen.
It's nice.
I do like those.
Mine does that too.
I admit I do prefer having buttons for things.
Well, they've got the volume buttons on the side.
Yeah.
And the screen and the on and off screen button. So
Yeah, I suppose that's something. I just so often I'm tapping on my on the keyboard and I accidentally hit the back button because it's digital and not physical. And I'm just like, why?
also, mine has a stylus that I constantly pull out and start clicking.
I know that feeling. Anytime I've ever held a pen that clicks, it's just sort of the thing that you idly do.
All right. So your scanners reveal that the four half-size mechs in front of you are a sergeant, a termite, a phantom, and an interceptor.
Oh boy.
I do not currently have good mech tokens for them, so I am substituting them with these chained just because chained for now. They're not going to be these
Yep,
the whole
just
time.
As long as we know which one is which.
I'm going to mark them with dots. Green is the sergeant.
Writing these down.
Blue is the termite. Red is the phantom. Orange is the interceptor. And they are sort of guarding the back 2 room areas. This is a fairly tight corridor. It is the open area that you've sort of squeezed into, the gear control can move around freely. When you get into this corridor, you're moving at speed of 1 until you get into a room. So you're able to squeeze through those. The half-size mechs can move through the hallway at full speed.
What were those names and color assignments? Sergeant was green.
It's a sergeant, which is green. a
there we go.
termite, which is
Blue
blue,
termite, red phantom, orange.
phantom
Thank you.
phantom
There
is
we go.
red, and a interceptor, which is orange. All right, so y'all decide amongst yourselves who goes first while I hammered out some soon-to-be pointless tokens.
Oh, you can always use them again later. Well, I could get myself up in there pretty dang quick, but I would likely invite 4 of them wailing on me at the same time. I am a squish.
And that
So
was...
I am quite happy to let either of you two go first.
I mean, Sergeant and Phantom are both like relatively close quarters mechs, so they would probably have to close to us to really take the fight to us.
Yeah, we could all just hang back in the space where Beautiful can move freely, and then let them come to us.
And you know, the Gearful just got outfitted with a very effective long range weapon.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I can see this working if Wait,
They are, by the way, all in range of it.
Of course
They are all in
strange
heavy
people.
cover as well from it.
That's fine.
Plus, I also have a veil rifle, which can give you a little bonus if I shoot through you.
What's the range on that?
10.
Oh well, all right then.
Shall I go first and just unload on the sergeant?
Works for me.
All right. I will barrage and fire the Cyclone Pulse Rifle.
All right. Oh, he is in heavy cover from you.
Which is counteract. It's two difficulty, one of which is counteracted by the accurate on the Pulse Rifle, so I just have 1 difficulty. That's an 11 to hit him.
Got his stuff. An 11 to hit him. That hits.
For 13 damage.
He is still up.
Probably not looking so great.
No, not great, no. But still up.
And I will hand a leadership die to. Do you have a long range weapon at all on that assassin, or
Nope.
is it just a shotgun and a knife? Shotgun and a knife.
Shotgun
Okay,
and a
so
knife.
I'll hand a leadership die to Umbra and say, "All right, pick off that sergeant when you can. Let's eliminate their support capabilities."
Roger that.
Down to 1 leadership die.
All right. Their turn. The sergeant. He's gonna quick action. He's gonna quick action to. He's gonna quick action to.
Decide what quick action to take.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? You just did.
Actually, no. He's going to use a full action to use 5 rounds rapid. He's going to choose 2 allied units within his sensor range that have not yet acted in the round, and he and those 2 are going to immediately make skirmishes as a reaction, in any order.
Oh boy.
Those allied units are then considered to have taken their turns for the round.
Yes.
So 2 people get to shoot, but that's their turn. Well, 3 people, technically, including himself.
Actually, yes. He's actually going. Yeah. And yeah. So himself. Actually, no. He's not gonna do that because that doesn't work right now. The way that he. Instead, he's going to actually use. Squad leader. Quick action to use squad leader. Which he's going to give the Phantom and the Interceptor +1 accuracy on their next. And then he's going to use another quick action to just start shooting with his assault carbine. He's going to shoot at the Geardrifle, because that's the one with the big gun. Does a 12 hit the Geardrifle?
I believe that is a hit, yes.
Right. So that's going to be 4 kinetic damage. And then he's going to move... he gets to move 2 spaces for free after shooting any of that, in which he's going to step this way into full cover. And...
Step out of the way of being shot.
yeah, basically. Alright, PC turn. Decide who goes next.
Well, you can't shoot that guy, but that just means you get to hold on to the leadership die until you can. So, Umbra, go.
All right. What to do? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move there. Okay. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. So, how do you do the aiming thingy?
You take a quick action to lock onto
Unless
a target.
you're talking about using the ruler.
Yeah, the ruler.
Oh, the ruler? You click on the ruler thing and then drag it.
Yep, there's a tape measure in the top left corner.
Oh. Get over here.
Also, if you right-click while you're dragging, you can segment the ruler if you want to try and trace out different moves.
Okay. Shoot.
Also, all of them, I think, have full cover from you where you're at right now. You'd have to move.
Yeah.
You can only get eyes on them if you're, like, in that line of the hallway right now.
Notably, you're invisible on your turn, so you could also just, like, duck into one of these rooms.
Yeah.
This room is the one that's locked.
This.
Actually, sorry, no, it was operating theater. It was this one. This one.
Oh, okay. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this one's open then. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So that one's closed.
So with that, I should be at the
And
very
you can
least.
theoretically break up your move between your attack if you so desire.
Yeah, he's got heavy cover from you, but yes, you can aim at that one. They're in a pretty good entrenched defensive position.
Yeah.
It's alright, my dice haven't hated me today. It's been good.
Yeah, not like last time.
Yeah.
Instead of doing that, what if would I be able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Would I be from here? Would I be able to just shoot with the the ray rifle this way, or is that wall in the way? Yep, it's in the way.
And you can fire that at any point. Like, you can split your move up, so you could just walk into this space, fire it backwards, and then continue walking into cover.
Ah, okay. Then let's do that for now. Or no, actually, move here. Fire back at those two to hit them with the veil rifle.
Okay.
Give them soft cover, even if they end up in the middle of the hallway at the end of their turns. They'll have soft cover.
As we are covered in blinding light.
Yes. You are very sparkly and shiny, and
Well, I mean, I did just get a shiny new Mac.
well, it's now even shinier. So that's
Yeah, so if you pause there to shoot us, you can duck into the side room before your turn ends. So I won't actually know where you've gone.
yeah, and so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me use that ruler that I just right click. You said.
Yep.
Yeah, if
Wow.
you could left click to drag, and then you can right click to segment to like draw out different steps.
Right.
It would only be 5 move to get over to that door.
Or I can move.
Like, if you left click from here and drag over,
6, 7, and
you can
then
right click
boost
to draw a different direction
and then boost to get into one of the other rooms.
if you want. Notably, also, invade does not care about cover. It just cares about if you're in sensor range. So you could duck into that room and then invade one of these people because your sensor range is 10.
Well, not if they boost, but yeah.
Yeah.
No. Sensor range, yeah, it is 10. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will. 5, 6. Yeah, I'll just so that I make sure you two have room to get in here if you need to. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
You can invade any of those.
All right. Let's go for that one. The one in the red.
Invade the Phantom. Attack bonus is +1. Roll a d20 +1.
This targets their E defense, right?
Yes.
Ow. So that's a 16.
Yeah, that succeeds.
So they immediately gain 2 heat, and then you can choose one of your invasion options.
I always
Where are
forget
the
what
base
they-
invasion options?
So the first take 2 heat whenever they attack, or
Actions, here we are. Yeah, so your baseline invasion options, you can fragment signal, which will make them impaired and slowed until the end of their turn, or you can use one of the ones that you got from Duskwing, which are
Shrink or
Shrike, Code, or Mirage.
Mirage. What is Mirage? Choose yourself or an allied character. System. Relay blurred illusionary images over their actual silhouette. Your target treats you or that character you choose as invisible until the end of their next turn. So
You can choose one of us to be invisible to that phantom, or you can cause the phantom to take 2 heat whenever they attack, or you can impair and slow them.
let's choose Mirage, and it'll see Valkyrie as invisible.
Cool. I'm invisible to the phantom.
All right. You are invisible to the phantom.
Ironic.
Their turn. Thermite is going to go. Reaches onto his back, pulls out a canister, and tosses it. It bounces down the hallway. Until it hits right here. And there's just this sound as smoke begins to fill the area. It creates a blast 2 area in that space, originating in that space. Let's see. Smoke.
Thermal smoke.
Yes, they use a thermal smoke, which means that you characters partially within the characters other than the thermite cannot trace line of sight into or out of the area. Basically, anything in or on the other side of that area.
Nobody can shoot through that burst 2 area.
Exactly. Anything in or on the other side of that area has full color from you, unless you're the thermite.
Including from them to us, though.
Correct. Characters partially within the area have line of sight to characters within or outside the area. Any character except the thermite that enters the zone for the first time on their turn, or that begins their turn inside the zone, takes two heat. This effect lasts until the end of the thermite's next turn, or until the thermite uses the system again. So, and we.
You want to draw us a circle there? Blast 2.
Yeah, can you make a circle that's blast 2 for
Slightly
me?
bigger than that.
One more than that, yeah.
Yeah, I can draw that. First. There we go.
Oh, that's basically perfect.
Slightly bigger.
There we
you go.
Yeah.
So that is the blast 2 area of smoke. So nothing can shoot through that unless you're in it.
And if you walk in it, you take 2 heat.
Yep, unless you're the thermal. Then he's going to step into the corridor. And you can't see what he does.
Can we hear anything?
He's still on sensors, fortunately.
Yeah, you can tell where he's at, but you can't draw a line of sight to him. You hear a chink chink.
That sounds like that sounds like something just loaded.
Or he set a trap.
Back.
Termites tend to be trap layers.
Alright, PC turn. Last one to go. Andrew.
I'm the only one left.
13.
And, well, I don't have a way of actually advancing without going into the smoke.
Into the smoke.
They don't have a way of shooting us without going into the smoke either, however, so you could just duck into cover.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll park myself there so that I have cover from any long-range attacks. And, well, I can't draw line of sight to anyone, so I can't use the Assassin's Mark.
We could essentially make this a quick round of just like get into better positions and let them wait out the smoke.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I'm just... you know what? No, I'm going to move into there. Because I've got a lot of speed up. I've got a lot of mobility options, so I should be fine once the smoke dissipates. Yeah, I'm just going to move here and... yeah.
If you want, you can like bolster someone.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. That's a thing that exists. 1 sec. Let me check the action economy real quick. Don't have line of sight, so I can't scan anyone. Yeah, I think I will just... Valkyrie is the only one, A, that I can see, and B, that is isn't in cover, so yeah, I'm gonna just bolster Valkyrie.
Alright. I get +2 accuracy on my next skill check or save.
And
Until
that's me
the
done.
end of my next turn. But
Alright. The Phantom's going to go. And they are going to activate their phase generator as a protocol.
what's that one do, Precious?
Well, currently they are... While the system is active, the Phantom shifts out of phase and becomes intangible. It cannot interact with or target any other object or character, or be interacted with or targeted. They're just taking or dealing damage anyway, but their imperfect phasing technology means they can still be targeted by tech attacks. They can also move through obstructions, but not in their turn on them. The Phantom may end this effect as a protocol. If the Phantom overheats, the system is disabled until the end of their next turn, and its effect immediately ends.
While that's happening, we'll be right back.
5, 15. Oh, did I do what I did do that great. Yay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have no idea. You see the Phantom on your sensors. You see the Phantom move through, move into the room just to the side of you, Umbra. Maybe there's a door there. You don't really have a full. You don't have full like one-to-one knowledge of the schematics, so you don't recall seeing one on the cameras.
Huh.
And none of you can go, so finally the Interceptor's gonna go. Alright. The Interceptor. Move right to here. And it's going to take Overwatch.
I am not sure what that means.
It's waiting to shoot something if it moves through its range, basically.
Prepare action, so...
What did I
shoot
miss?
First hostile. The Phantom is currently intangible.
And walking through
And it
walls.
will- Yeah. And the Interceptor has just prepared to shoot at the first thing that gets within its range and line of sight.
Good thing we're not in line of sight through that smoke.
Alright, top of the round. Player characters. Ooh.
Umbra, you're on.
I'm on. Oh boy. All right.
Since you seem to be in the most immediate danger.
What? There's like a solid wall and a thermal cloud between Umbra and all the enemies. It's fine.
Narration,
Alright.
it wasn't.
All right. Is there?
Oh, you're
Probably
thinking,
don't
I'll
want-
be right back.
Yep. Wondering, is there enough room? Is there enough room to regroup with you two? If between the smoke and the doorway. No, because in the hallway I'd be right in it.
Yeah. Like, even if you could go like,
Yeah, there's not enough space to walk in there, but however, the penalty for walking into the smoke is 2 heat.
So it wouldn't be too bad.
I mean, I guess that depends on your heat capacity. Mine is 7, so that could be a risk for me.
Mine is 5. So
They're 2 heat, almost all the way to your heat cap.
yeah.
It's not even halfway to his heat cap.
Well, 2 plus 2 is 5 for extremely large values of 2.
Depends on how much heat already has.
Right now, none.
What we're saying is when your
What is
heat
that
cap
from,
is
Andrew? I
5.
feel like I recognize that.
I don't know. I read it on a shirt once.
Hmm.
All right. Well. Oops. Let's for
You can also just ready in action to shoot or to tech invade the Phantom when it comes through the wall.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just check something real quick. Whenever you boost your project, how long does this last? You encounter?
I have also just learned that the phrase 2 plus 2 is 5 is also used in 1984.
Whenever you
So
boost
that's
or make
something.
a standard move, you project a holograph pattern around you, leaving dazzling after images that makes it hard to discern your precise location. You count as invisible the next time you are attacked. You can only benefit from 1 instance of this effect at a time. So does that mean I need to move again this turn for that to take effect? The flicker field projector. Does it go into more detail,
Let's see.
Hang on.
or does it carry over from the last turn?
Whenever you take a standard move, you project a holographic pattern. You kind of invisible the next time you're attacked. No, it just stays there until you get attacked. You can't have more than one of it at a time.
Yeah. Okay. So then I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, so I'm kind of stuck in here. So yeah, I guess that's what I'll do. I'll just be ready for anything that might attack.
You want to hold to invade since the Phantom is the most likely thing to show up in front of your face?
Hold to invade.
Yeah, if you do the take heat on attack again, that could.
Yeah, you could strike code it when it comes through the wall.
Yeah, that would stop it from, or that would at least annoy it enough to potentially disrupt its tactics.
Not much else I can do from in here right now. Might as well. Try to tech it again, the same one.
Alright?
Give it shriek. Come on. Hey. Rolling well. We're rolling well this tonight.
Yeah, they can still be targeted by tech attacks while they're phased out. So, yeah, 19 hits.
So let's make it take 2 heat when it attacks.
It also gains 2 heat immediately for being invaded.
Yep. Actually, it can't take the heat while it's phased. It can still be targeted, so the other effects can happen, but it can't take the heat while phased.
What makes you say that?
Heat isn't damage. That's why if it overheats, the field fails.
Yeah. They can be targeted by tech attacks, but they can't be interacted with, like, physically.
Yeah, it's not a physical thing, it's a tech attack.
It's part of the tech attack itself.
Okay.
They can't take damage, but heat isn't damage, which is why if it overheats, it loses the phase
That's
out.
fair. Yeah, no. What he calls that. Alright, so yeah, it takes 2 heat, and it takes 2 heat the next time it attacks.
Yep. Every time it attacks until the end of its next turn.
Cool. What's its turn now?
So if it makes multiple attacks, it takes multiple heats.
At the top,
Whenever it makes an attack roll.
at the top of its turn, it is going to.
Also take more heat
Well, as a protocol, it's going to deactivate. But why would it take more heat?
because it's standing in the heat
It's
in
not.
the cloud.
It isn't. It isn't in the cloud. It's not interacting with the cloud.
All right, yeah, the cloud is the tech
It
phase.
doesn't exist in the same space as the cloud right now.
That's fair.
It is, however, going to deactivate its phase generator, which is going to activate its spatial disjunction ability, which means as part of deactivating...
That does put it in the cloud.
It doesn't, though, because as part of deactivating, it teleports through spaces. So it never actually interacts with the cloud. It just appears behind Umbra. So you didn't hold action, you just went into attack. So, when it deactivates this phase generator as a protocol, its phase blade, which you see as this sort of like energy beam that's sort of erupting from one arm, just supercharges as it comes back into reality, and it's going to make an attack against you. It takes 2 heat for making the attack. Gets accuracy for coming out of phase.
Roll a d6, Rudy.
D6.
The attack just misses.
Is that what invisibility does?
Yep. 50% miss chance.
It still takes the heat from making the attack, though.
Yeah, it misses.
That attack, though. You got something else up your sleeve? Well,
Nope, that's his turn. Anything else I can do right now? Alright, player turn. Who goes next, Andrew? Or, sorry, who goes next, Rudy?
Let's send it over to Shawnee.
Cool. I'm gonna be real quick. I step over here and full action stabilize.
There.
Yep.
Alright.
to reload my Cyclone Pulse Rifle. I'll also spend one of my repair caps and full heal. Why not?
Their turn. Oh, actually, sorry.
What's up?
That's a so when it auto missed the invisibility, that means it failed the attack, right?
Yeah, the attack missed.
The attack missed, yes.
It still made the attack, so it still took the heat, but
Yeah. So then, if I make my sergeant use voice of authority to make it re-roll the same attack,
it's still the same attack is a miss. Like the roll didn't matter.
okay.
Yeah. Also, the sergeant can't draw a line of sight to the Phantom.
Doesn't have to.
Also, it was
The
it was
ability
my
does not
roll,
require
so
line of sight.
also it was my roll that determined if it was a hit or miss. So
Yeah, it was technically it was the invisible person's roll that determined.
It's just
the
an
miss.
interesting weird rules clash moment, because it's like it failed because of the roll. So if I re-rolled it and it succeeded, it would be a different roll, but it would still fail. I don't know.
The basic premise is that if you succeed the invisibility check, no matter what the opponent rolls, the attack is a miss.
Yeah.
So even if you tell them to re-roll, when they re-roll, it's still a miss.
Okay. Are they still within sensor range? They are. All right. So in that case, the commander's going to go next, or the sergeant's going to go next, and he's going to use 5 rounds rapid. It's only going to affect the. It's only going to affect the
Phantom.
The Phantom.
It has to be an enemy a unit that hasn't acted this round yet.
Oh, it's not. Never mind then. Yeah, that doesn't work. Damn it. One day I'll
Can't make him take 2 turns.
There are units that can.
Not a sergeant though.
Yeah. In that case, yeah, Sergeant's gonna go next. He's gonna use coordinated maneuvers to make the thermite move. The thermite's gonna move 1. Sorry, the thermite's gonna move 1, 2. Just the 2 spaces. That was a quick action. And he's going to use his second quick action to use pour it on the interceptor. The interceptor's next attack, ranged or melee attack, deals an extra d6 bonus damage on hit.
Nice.
Alright, that's his turn. Player character's turn. Last one.
You're up.
I've been trying to think of what to do this whole time. Well, I guess there's nothing for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I take 2 heat. 5, 6.
One step back, please.
I beg your pardon, my speed is 6.
Yes, I know.
There's a thing there.
I do not understand.
Well, I need you to make a agility save.
On what grounds?
A mine.
The thing the termite planted.
That was over here.
It doesn't have to plant it where it stands. It has a range in which it can plant things.
How did it do that without line of sight to that space?
It doesn't need it.
Ignores the thermal smoke. thermal smoke specifically
the
calls out that the thermite can see into it.
Yeah, the termite ignores its own smoke.
And the wall?
It's not a wall; it's a doorway.
Yeah,
That you can see from the hallway.
Mine in the door, basically.
Son of a lich.
You can see the doorway anywhere in the hallway. That's how y'all were able to shoot them from the other end of the
Right.
hallway, because they were the doorways.
But you couldn't see that the mine was there because the
Well-
smoke blocks line of sight. So
Yeah.
Well, shit, guess I'm just fucked then.
It's a mine. It might not. It's
Mine.
not gonna kill you.
You make an agility save first of all.
Guess we'll find out. $11.
Their save target is a 12, so that's a failure.
Fuck.
You take 8 explosive damage.
Ow! That fucking hurts.
Mine has been set off. I was wondering if I was going to get you or Rudy.
But you continue your move now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't stop. You just keep moving.
Okay. I will take a quick action to leap to there. I need the Phantom to make me an agility save.
It rolled a 4.
Cool, he's not prone.
Whoops.
And
to
no.
leg.
It's more like bounces off wall, just like dive kicks him in the face. Keeps going, lands, spins around and stabs with heated blade. I forgot last time that the heated blade has 2 accuracy on it. Oh wait, no, this should have 3 accuracy.
That's how because it's prone. You have 3 accuracy.
Extra 1 for the prone. Oh, for fuck's sake. Does an 8 still hit him?
No, it ain't misses.
Ugh.
Rolls out of the way. Actually, it's the Phantom. He just sort of like partially phases out of reality as the knife comes down.
Well, it's me down.
Right, anything else?
Move, 2 quick actions.
Alright. Player turn, or enemy turn. So, the termite goes. It is going to go. It has a priority right now, so 1, 2.
Takes
5. I mean, you know, the Phantom will be. From within the thermal smoke, you hear something charging as it uses its attack to fire its laser drill. It's a line attack against all 3 people in that line, including the Phantom.
Its drill is the drill that will pierce the heavens.
And us.
Does prone inflict difficulty on range attacks or no?
No, all attacks against prone characters have +1 accuracy.
Alright, well, that's gonna be.
These things are too big in general to really like present a slimmer profile when knocked down. They're really just unable to dodge.
Alright, so first against Umbra. An 11 to hit.
Nope.
Plus accuracy
It's
on the Phantom.
Evasion, right?
Yeah, it's your evasion.
So yeah, no.
20 to hit the Phantom.
If only that had a critical bonus.
6 to hit Phoenix.
He only hit his friend.
Only hit the Phantom. For 3 energy and 2 burn, immediately lighting him on fire and dealing 2 heat.
Heat doesn't apply to burn. Yeah, they don't interact.
Right, burn does not apply heat. It just ignores armor. Although, I believe the entire drill ignores armor.
Yeah, the entire thing is armor piercing. So, 5 damage total.
2 of which is marked as burn.
Right, because it takes that at the end of its turn if it doesn't clear it.
As the termite completely ineffectually only hurts its teammate.
That's how it
Good.
goes. That's how it be sometimes. And the smoke clears.
Also good.
That's the end of its turn. And as the smoke clears, you see that he actually fired that drill through the wall. Because it
It's just a
pierces,
hole
it
in the
doesn't
wall.
give a fuck. Yeah, it's just a hole. There's like a drill-sized hole in the wall. Alright, and now it's the Interceptor's turn. It's going to use a quick action to activate Stun Crown. So every character within Burst 3 must make a system save. So that's all of you and all of them except for the Sergeant.
$14.
13.
So, what are we rolling? System
Roll a
save?
1d20 plus whatever your system's modifier is. It might be 0, it might be something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so just a 20 for me then. Oof.
Please tell me that all of its own allies failed.
Nope, all of its allies passed. And in fact, the only person that failed was Umbra. So, Umbra, you are jammed until the end of your next turn. Everyone else is impaired until the end of their next turn. And they're going to attack Umbra with their interdiction SMG. So what does Jam do?
You can't use comms to talk to other characters, can't make attacks other than improvised attack, grapple, and ram, and cannot take reactions or take or benefit from tech actions. Everything else
you
works
can-
fine though.
You can move and you can improvise attacks, grapple or ram. That's
Does a
basically
12
it.
hit you, Umbra?
No.
Alright. The SMG sprays, but misses.
Your evasion 13.
Sorry, you take
14.
14.
You do take 1 armor piercing damage though.
1.
Reliable one.
Liable 1.
1 damage taken.
All right. That's the end of the round. Player characters, start it up.
You were the last one to go?
Yes. Would you like me to get rid of this phantom, or would you like to shoot someone, Shani?
Whoever I shoot is going to be hurting anyway, but the phantom's already taken some hits if you want to just finish it off.
Yeah, I think I will.
Like, I don't think I'll be able to kill anyone unless I also shoot the phantom, which would be a waste.
Alright, I do not recharge my leap yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skirmish to stab.
Right. Go prone. So.
You want to assassin's mark it first?
Not yet. I have a plan.
Okay.
16 to hit.
15 hits.
He takes 10 damage.
Well, as you make the attack, the interceptor is going. The interceptor is going to use a reaction to shoot you with the interdiction SMG.
Okay.
But a 7 misses you. Why am I rolling like shit?
Sure does. I do still take the reliable one, yes. Do I take any reliable
Yeah, you take
damage from that?
reliable 1. Armor piercing.
Cool. I got a 6 out of 15.
What was the
Phantom? The Phantom. 10. Kinetic.
It's dead.
Yeah, so Phoenix and still not quite used to the sprightly mech she's in. Basically just jumps on the thing, punch daggers it in the throat, tears out more than a bit of it, and then bounces over here and will whoops, I should have been rolling with 1 less accuracy because
No,
of
it's
the
prone.
impaired.
You had a third accuracy.
Impaired.
Oh, right, impaired, duh. But I don't think you would have missed either way.
Your first
Yeah.
2 were a 4 and a 2, and the third one was a 1, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. And then she will stab out a hand toward the interceptor and try to sap it. I need it to make an engineering save.
Is that an attack?
No, it's attack.
It's a quick take action that just happens. I don't make an attack for it at all.
Engineering save. What's your save target on that souped up assassin?
12.
Nice.
Rolled a 2.
Cool, he's stunned until the end of his next turn. Springs off the wreck of the Phantom, lands next to Umbra, and just backhands the interceptor.
Alright. Enemy turn. The thermite's gonna go. 1, 3. Moves in the room, finds that it has a perfect line with no allies in it, and fires. I keep saying
Miss.
thermite. The termite.
Yes, if it were a thermite, it would probably be a pyro with termite features.
Yeah.
I've just given Sin a terrible idea, haven't I?
$13 to hit Umbra,
Nope.
and a 17 to hit Phoenix.
Is that with the impaired?
Yes.
Then yes, that does hit.
All right, so you take 3 energy damage, 3 energy, 2 burn, all at armor piercing.
Ow.
What was his first thing? And what is radius 1? Yeah. It'll then whip out with its other quick action. It'll just like point its other arm, the arm that's not holding the drill right now, out the door and just sprays this sort of goopy paste all over in a blast one area radius, sort of like inside the hallway, just outside the door. So this area right here. That area is currently difficult terrain. All right, player characters.
Shiny, would you like to ruin that Interceptor's day?
I
Given
would.
that it's currently stunned.
I would very much like to ruin that Interceptor's day.
All yours.
I might not kill it even if I use the Cyclone Pulse Rifle, so I'm just gonna put it in a bad spot. 2, 3.
That remember, you only have speed of 1 when you're going through the hallway because you're ways.
Oh yeah, so 1, 2 is basically where I get there.
No.
And
And you are in that field of goo now.
wasn't it burst
that was
1?
From there, wasn't it?
That was a burst 1 from
This
here.
point here.
This.
Like this was where you had indicated it. initially.
That was a weird glitch then because I clicked here.
Okay.
Well.
Doesn't matter. In any case, I will use my once per scene initiative.
Not the first time that Roll20 has shown the wrong circle in the wrong spot.
And I will take a quick action as a free action to boost right up here. And then I will quick action ram the interceptor. Fuck, that misses.
Yeah.
Actually, just stun. No,
It's
stun doesn't give
it's
advantage.
it's stunned. Its
Does stun
evasion
give you
becomes its evasion becomes 5.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Does it?
Stunned mechs cannot overcharge, move, or take any actions, including actions and free actions. Stunned mechs have a maximum of 5 evasion and automatically fail hull and agility checks and saves.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
That's why I did that.
Yeah. I knock it prone. On top of being stunned. And then I skirmish it with the charged blade, which does many things at once. First off, I get a Blade Master die. Second, Partisan, I get another accuracy on this attack, on top of the prone accuracy. Roll 1d20 plus 1 plus 2d6 k1. I hit it because its evasion is now 5.
Yep.
And I deal 5 AP energy damage to it. And also, it is now prone, which means that when Phoenix's turn comes back around, Phoenix can just murder it. Because it can't get up on its turn because it's stunned.
Yep. All right. Enemy turn. Sergeant's turn. Sergeant's going to use a quick action to press on. It's going to clear the stun condition from... Oh, wait, no, within line of sight. So actually, it's going to move over here and do it. Yep. Going to use press on to clear the stun condition from the interceptor. So it's no longer stunned. Oh, I should have done that earlier. Oh well, I forgot about it. He's gonna shoot at Shawnee.
Okay.
The assault carbine. .22 hits you.
Yep.
For
I
4
will
kinetic
deflect it.
damage.
I will deflect it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll just take the 4. It's fine. I could deflect, but that's a chance of failure.
PC turn. It's Umbra's turn.
Yep,
Yep.
there's one left.
So you can't use any of your weapons or communicate on comms. However, you can still ram or improvised attack, and also your systems that aren't weapons are still functional. So if you move, you still get your flicker
Yeah.
field.
Field.
I guess I'll. Excuse me. I guess I was gonna try to ram that one, but you already took care of that.
Want to ram the other one?
Yeah. So I'll just go ahead and ram the other one and just. So do I add anything to that? Just to
Plus your grit, so +1.
plus grit.
Yep.
Okay. This one.
Does ram count as a melee attack?
Yeah.
2 ram, make a melee attack against an adjacent character the same size or smaller than you.
Okay.
Nope.
A 6 misses though.
Yeah.
You try to sort of like shoulder into the termite, which is significantly more like durable than the other, than most of the other ones on the field right now, and just sort of like catches you and shoves you back.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to back up for a bit then. Oh, didn't mean to hold that. You can move through allies as long as you don't end on
As long
on
as you
top
don't
of
end on their space, yeah.
or if you can fly and are hovering above them.
Yeah, you can also just fly.
Can't
Yeah.
move
If you're a
through
Duskwing.
allies. There's not really a lot of space to fly here. These are human
Yeah.
scale areas.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
Like if I were moving through an ally, as long as I'm not ending up on the same space as them, or unless I'm flying
Correct.
over them.
Correct.
So 1, 2, 3.
Enemies, however, do block.
Okay, so is the door only right, pretty much right there?
Correct.
Okay then. Then yeah, I'm just gonna. I think there's anything else I can do. Oh, okay. I'm guessing he.
You can basically just move around in this room.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. Now that I've rammed, so yeah, I'm gonna.
You want to quick tech the termite?
Does that
Can't
count
take
as an
attack.
attack though?
Can't take actions while jammed.
Oh, right. No, yeah, you're jammed. You can't take a tech action. That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay. So instead, I'm just gonna move so I can get my
Flicker field, yeah.
flicker field on and hopefully avoid an attack if it comes my way. Yeah, I'll just move to the back of the room.
Right. Start of the round. NPC turn. The interceptor's going to go first because he's no longer stunned. His movement does not provoke reactions and ignores engagements, so he can move past people and will not provoke attacks of opportunity.
What's the
He is
cost on
currently
standing up from prone, though?
It's your full movement.
He can hover when he moves or boosts. So
I don't believe hovering counteracts prone, though.
Prone characters are slowed. Oh wait, no, that doesn't.
He can just fly. Like, he doesn't have to get up to start flying, is the thing. Because he would just hover up, rather than... Because he doesn't have to boost to hover. Oh, as top of his round, he's going to, as a protocol, he's going to activate Shard Projector. Until the end of his next turn, hostile characters treat spaces in range 3 as difficult terrain. They can ignore this by taking 1 AP kinetic damage for each space they move in the area. Actually, no, sorry. No, he's protocol to activate interception mark on Shawnee. Which is damage from their weapons. Damage from the interceptor ignores Shawnee's armor, and whenever Shawnee moves, they can move an equal number of spaces.
Oh no, my 0 armor.
You're the biggest thing there. It doesn't know that. Yeah, so he's actually going to just boost from prone, which is going to activate his shaft packet.
What does that do?
Everyone within burst 2 of him needs to make a system save. So everyone except Sergeant and Umbra. Thermite makes it. Is that your system saves?
Yes, I got a 13.
Right, Phoenix succeeds.
5.
Johnny failed. If you fail, you are unable to take reactions or draw a line of sight except to adjacent spaces until the end of the interceptor's next turn. So.
No, until the end of the affected creature's next turn.
Area. Oh, until the end of their next turn. Right. I'm reading it from a weird angle. Just gonna boost.
How long is the jam?
Until the end of you're no longer jammed.
Yeah,
Okay.
go on.
A boost over to here.
Cool, I'm gonna hit him.
He does not provoke attacks of opportunity. He does not provoke reactions. It's his reflex dive ability. Also ignores engagement. So, just the jets on the back of this thing just light up, and it from the ground just takes off. And as he sort of flips up into position, coming around next to Umbra, begins to unload at Shawnee. $23 to hit.
How much damage?
3 kinetic armor-piercing damage.
I'll take it.
And PC turn.
I went last.
No, Umbra went last.
No, Umbra
I
did.
went last. That was it.
All right.
So you get to dictate who you want to go next.
Skylar, you wanna?
Sorry, was that me?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, I'll go. Recharge roll. Damn it. Okay, don't get my expended shiny things back yet. But what I will do is quick action to Assassin's Mark the Termite, because he's bothering me. And then I'm going to move up. And... well, you know what? No, I'm not going to move up. I will, instead... You know what? Sure, I'm going to shoot him with my Devil's Cough shotgun. Why do the home and end buttons not work in Roll20's text window? That makes me angry. 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
He takes 10 kinetic.
He takes 8 kinetic because he has 2 armor.
No, he takes 10.
Is it
damage.
armor?
Devil's Cough is AP.
Assassin's Mark. Damage it deals to that target cannot be reduced.
Oh, he's dead.
Fuck your armor.
Your armor means nothing to me.
And then I'm gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I live here now.
Alright, player character, NPC's turn. Sergeant. Oh, wait, Sergeant activates his ability. Right, I forgot about before you move. When a creature within sensor range of the Sergeant would fall to 0, it instead falls to 1.
Damage can't be reduced.
This is not a damage reduction. This is
It just stays
a
alive.
instead of. It doesn't reduce the damage you did. It just says
It just
instead of
stays
going to
alive.
0, he goes to 1.
That said, you can still, I believe, just step up and shank it with your other quick action.
No, because I skirmished. I can't skirmish again.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, at that point,
Yeah,
then
no,
you
I
can. This area out there in the hallway is still difficult terrain, by the way.
I ignore difficult terrain.
No, well, there you go. All right. So in that case, it's the termite's turn. The termite who. The termite activates the death paste that they sprayed out that's surrounding Shawnee. Shawnee, make a...
I forgot to do a thing. I need to check my burn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You take 2 more damage, yeah.
2 more damage
Yeah.
and gain 2 more burn.
No, that extra burn does not build itself.
Yes, it
So I
does.
think when is...
No,
When
we've gone over this like 3 times. The extra burn at the end does not build itself.
Oh.
So I take a point of structure.
There we go.
Why did you sound so pleased by that?
Because I'm always pleased when structure damage happens.
Yeah, well... Nice if I didn't. System trauma.
Also 10 on the agility save.
That is a 5, which means...
That is a failure.
I lose a system. I will... destroy my explosive knives.
So, on the failure, you, the area is no longer difficult terrain. You instead take 3 burn.
Okay.
3 armor piercing damage and have 3 burn. That was one quick action. The other quick action is going to lob a concussive grenade into the far corner, creating a burst one area that's going to affect only Umbra. Umbra, make a hull save.
I'll say, okay, just flat 20. Oops.
It is a failure. You're knocked back 2 spaces from the center of the blast. You can't go any further because there's an enemy in the way. And are impaired until the end of your next turn. That makes it a PC turn.
Please let it be me.
I mean, yeah, that just makes sense.
So, full action stabilize. As I spend a repair, go to full health, and clear all burn.
There you go.
And then as the termite sets off that det paste, and there's this big cloud of flame, and then there's just a steam release as the fires get put out, and the Geardriffle just turns to face the termite.
The general direction of the termite, because you still can't see it until the end of your turn.
And I take a step forward.
There you go. Now you can see him.
And I overcharge. I take 3 heat. And I hit him with the charged blade.
Hit the attack. He's going to activate his reactive armor.
He has one hit point left.
He may gain resistance against a melee attack. The
Doesn't
attacker...
reduce it below 0.
Well, no, but before the attack goes through, you need to make a hull save.
Notably, as reactive armor, it actually does have to go after the attack.
Reactions always take place after the thing is done.
Like, it'll still push me back, but...
Yeah. Roll your...
Can he even take reactions if he's destroyed?
Not if he's destroyed, no.
He's very dead.
Well, he's dead. Never mind.
Because as a brutal 1... Oh, no, it's not a natural 20. It doesn't do automatic. It doesn't do automatic max damage, but he only has one hit point left.
Yeah. Now he goes down.
I gain another Blade Master die. And that's my turn.
Alright. Now, the sergeant goes. And he's just going to...
As the Geardriffle like steps out of the fire and slams into the termite, her voice over the open comms. I told you to stand down and you wouldn't be harmed.
Over the intercom, you hear back. If we don't stop you here, something far worse is going to be unleashed. And he just starts firing.
And you just hear Phoenix from around the corner. Go fuck yourself. You've made your bed, now lie in it.
22 to hit Geardriffle.
Yep, that'll hit.
4 kinetic damage.
Okay.
And that's his turn. He's going to take up position right in front of the odd room that just seems like it's a toilet of some kind. And player character turn, if there are any left.
Yeah, just Umbra.
Just Umbra. Umbra, go. You're impaired.
You're no longer jammed. You have your full suite.
Yep, I just can't. Oh, it's just more difficult attack saves and skill checks. So I'm gonna try using the charge blade on my new friend right next to me.
Go ahead.
Right. Doesn't get any. Okay, so it's just it just damages dealt ignores armor. Okay, so let's roll. So So essentially, it's just a D20 since it's
Plus your
D20
grid.
plus 1 minus 1d6.
minus 1d6. Okay. Plus 1 minus 1d6.
You added
that's a
plus
15.
12.
Sorry, that's a
plus
that's a
12.
10.
Let me. That
That's
was a
10.
12. Sorry, hold on. I accidentally put a 12, so let me.
I mean, we just do the math. It's 10. You miss.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. And in that case, then after that, attack, miss, firm. Even with that, I will apply the exemplar mark on that unit.
All right.
Oh, the exemplar talent. Yeah.
Yep.
You have challenged it to a duel.
Which does what?
So
Characters can only have one exemplar's mark at a time. The character
Start-
has the exemplar's mark until the start of your next turn. While they have it, you gain the following reaction.
When an
Well,
ally attacks your mark and misses, you
have
can
them
use your
reroll.
reaction to get them to reroll.
Yeah. Also, do you have it just as tier 1, or do you have it at a higher level?
I have it at tier 2. So
When a character with your mark attacks a character within 3 feet, within 3 range of you, other than you, they trigger your Overwatch. And because I'm technically in that space, if they attack me, they trigger Overwatch.
All right.
So let's see what else can I do? Let's see.
Have
Can
another
I...
quick action and your movement.
1, 2, 3, 4. I could try that. Alright, so I'm gonna move here. And
I'm just enjoying the drums.
some pretty good drums. I've been enjoying them for a while. Yep.
If
So,
anything, they make me feel a bit tenser.
That is the objective.
Lovely.
And shoot and fire the Veil rifle.
I get a light shield.
Yep.
And also
you
that guy
would
gets
need-
shot in the face.
You would need to overcharge to do that because you can't break up attacks in a barrage with a move.
Oh,
Sorry.
alright. That's alright.
Overcharge is just 1 heat for you, because I don't think you ever done it yet, so.
Yeah, I'll do that one. 1 heat.
Make
Oh, yeah,
attacks.
Make the attack.
1d20 plus 1 minus 1d6.
And the Veil rifle gets something again.
Veil
It's
rifle
accurate.
is.
So it gets
Veil rifle is accurate, so it's actually has 1d20 plus 1.
Yeah, 'cause
Plus-
it's flat. It ignores the difficulty. Flattens out the difficulty.
yep. So just 1d20 plus 1.
Ah.
You hit the wall behind him. He's very dodgy.
Yeah, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so. Yeah. 5, 6, 7.
Right?
And that's my turn.
So, it's the end of the round, top of the round, NPC turn. Interceptor. Shoot at you, Shani.
It would trigger Overwatch, but you don't have line of sight to shoot him again.
Yeah.
I believe you are also no longer impaired.
Yes.
Oh, right. Very good.
14 to hit.
That'll hit.
3 kinetic damage, armor piercing.
Is that with the soft cover from a Veil Rifle?
No. So in that case, it would actually be a 9.
Roll a d6. That misses.
It has an accuracy against you, so it just counterbalances that. So yeah. All right. So yeah, it misses, but then it decides to fly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player here to turn. Who goes next, Rudy?
Well, they're right there.
What's the line on your Veil Rifle?
10.
Yeah, because so with the line, you hit everything in the line, so you could hit both of them in one shot.
Yeah. If Shani goes, then me, then you.
Or if Rudy just goes, because Rudy has a line, and I don't think Shini's weapons do line damage.
No, but I can also just butcher the sergeant and stop it from taking its turn. And I don't think you're going to kill the sergeant in one shot.
Might.
Yeah, but can you get to it? Can you get to
I don't
them?
need to. I'm taller than the person standing between me and the sergeant.
Mix don't block line of
And-
sight anyway.
In a smaller area, but yeah.
Yeah. Would you
Yeah,
be able
it-
to get to him?
It doesn't block line of sight, and I have a very long range gun.
Oh, that's what you're. Okay. Then yeah, go for it.
So the Gearderful steps back into the hallway and levels the Cyclone Pulse rifle at the sergeant. Well, to hit.
12 hits.
For 10 damage.
Only had 2 health left. It takes a structure, but it takes a structure damage. It goes back to 15.
And then takes the remainder over again.
Yep. So 8. What's a 6 on the structure damage?
That is...
Impaired?
yes. Becomes impaired until the end of the sergeant's next turn.
Alright. Still standing.
That is my turn.
Alright, Sergeant's turn. He's going to quick action to trigger Pour It On the interceptor. And gonna keep shooting at Shani. An 8, I feel, misses.
It does.
PC turn.
Then, Umbra, go ahead and take a shot.
All right. Move into. Well, yeah, I would need to, wouldn't I? Move into.
Yep, that's all the space you need.
Yep. All right.
Give me cover again.
Yep. I'm not impaired anymore, so I get
you get an accuracy 1d20 plus your grit, so 1d20 plus 1 plus 1d6, and you roll it twice because you roll for each target.
Yep.
What kind of what's the type of weapon or rifle mount the Veil rifle is?
Main.
How many mounts does a Duskwing have?
2. Ox, and Flex.
I was gonna say, because if it had 2 main mounts, you just have 2 Veil rifles and just spend your entire round going 10 line, 10 line, 10 line, 10 line.
I think that'd only be useful if it's just a ton of enemies. It doesn't do too much damage.
No, the real advantage is that it does damage to enemies and also gives allies cover as its real strength.
Yeah, so still a cool idea though, just the thought.
Just wing 0 it, it's fine.
Did you take the improved armament that gives you a 3rd mount?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have a 2nd flex mount.
Yeah, that's why I had.
So
that's
you
why I
could
have
theoretically put on 2 veil rifles.
that's why I have the charge blade.
Yee.
Make your attack.
Yep. Sorry, I got distracted.
Okay. The drums.
Uh,
It's the drums of war.
Exactly.
They're very distracting.
D20 plus 1 plus D6. Okay.
So you missed the interceptor.
All
And
right.
one more time for
Okay.
the
You can just
sergeant.
hit up to roll the same thing again.
Yeah,
Hit
no,
the
I
up
did.
arrow key.
I did. I'm just reading another incident like last time where I missed 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
Hey.
15.
15 hits the sergeant.
All right. So
What did the veil rifles damage?
1d
It's
1d8
3 plus 1.
1d3 plus 1. 3 plus 1. Oop.
Yeah, you couldn't have not killed. If you had hit the sergeant last time, you would have done a structure damage regardless because they only had 2 hit points.
Yeah, but it also didn't move, so it didn't really matter.
1d3 plus
And now I get cover out of it.
Okay, so yeah, I would have done it exactly, but either way, now
Okay. Interceptor's turn.
I'm gonna
Anything?
I'm just gonna move back into cover.
Interceptor gets a D6 of bonus damage if it hits you. It starts shooting at Johnny.
It has a difficulty on the attack.
And an advantage because it's in sight of the sergeant. And another advantage because an ally died recently. So total of 1d6. Oh wait, no, that was the only last one. Never mind. That was just flat. Two to hit, doesn't matter. PC turn!
Last one left.
Yep.
Still no recharge on any of my shiny things. In that case,
You need to reload your shotgun.
let me check something real quick. Where's the thing? Oh, there it is. I can get away without reloading the shotgun right now. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna spend my redundant repair reserve and stabilize as a free action. Like clear all heat and burn. Because burn was what screwed me over last time. And then I will move up to here. Yes, move to here. Assassin's Mark on the Interceptor for one quick action. And then for another, I fire my Cloud Projector.
Which is what?
It creates a burst 3 area of concealing shroud. I gain soft cover within it, and characters other than... Oh. No, that's a bad idea. Never mind. Where was I? I was there previously.
It's not really a bad idea, considering that Umbra's already gone, so you wouldn't be stopping them from being able to see.
Yeah, but you would also be in the area, and you wouldn't be able to draw a line of sight out of it.
I don't need to. I can step out of it. Like, it's a burst 3. On my next turn, I take a step forward.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, sure. I'll stick to that plan then.
Alright, go ahead and draw me a
So-
burst.
I don't have any fancy tools that you do, but
There you go.
yeah, it's...
You not have. If you can see that circle, you do have the fancy tool that we do.
Nope, I don't see a circle, just the smoke cloud.
Yeah. Andrew doesn't have the BTT enhancements we installed yet.
Okay, so characters other than me, fully inside or outside, can't draw a line of sight into or out of the field. Characters partially within it are unaffected.
I'm assuming you're putting it there.
It's a burst, it's centered on me.
Okay.
I don't... Yeah, I don't have anything else I can do. I've done 2 quick actions. Yep, that's me done.
See you at the end of the round. Top of the new round. NPCs go. Sergeant. Sean is actually just outside of the fog cloud, so
I'm partially in it.
yeah, which means that you are targetable.
Supposed to be within it was the intent. It affects all spaces within burst 3, so...
I mean, yeah, that's
how
actually
burst
that's the point.
works.
Like, the only way that I would be partially in it would be if I was actually like size 2.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and stop for this week right here at the top of the round. That way we don't lose too much information. And we'll come back to this end of this fight and the beginning of whatever happens next time. Go ahead and say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.